The investment process that we follow at Hermes is a hybrid approach that takes into account a combination of both quantitative and qualitative approaches. We think that kind of best of breed approach means that we get to cover the full investable universe that's available to us in both developed and emerging markets, but also we're able to apply our experience as investors and really understand the companies that we're buying and really have that kind of due diligence fundamental analysis as well. We do have a proprietary tool that we've built from a risk management perspective as well, which also helps us to assess the top-down risks of the portfolio. That can help us weather when there is turmoil within the market, when we see some rotations, and help us to ensure that we're not concentrated in any single investment risk within the portfolio and really getting exposure to those good companies that we've selected. So at Hermes, we think that environmental, social and governance characteristics are part of what makes a good company, particularly if you're investing for the long term and particularly within the market today. We view ESG as a positive, additive alpha contributor rather than thinking about the potential kind of ruling out of companies. We actually see it as helping us to avoid mistakes within the investment process. We've actually done some research that supports this, so kind of evidence to support that, and that's particularly strong on the governance side. However, increasingly we are seeing also positive alpha on the social side as well. And that makes sense because we're seeing for companies that there is greater intangible value within a company's valuation. So that includes their brand value, their customers, their employees. So that just makes sense. Also on the environmental side, this is becoming an increasingly important consideration. The long-term sustainability of products adds to a premiumization of products. So we're seeing that all these metrics together lead to a better, more well-rounded investment decision-making process.